The AR-23C Liberator Concussive. Is it good? Probably not. Is it cool? Well, I kind of think so.
I just think they're neat.
You're built different. While other divers are off doing things such as chasing the meta, min-maxing, or killing things in a reasonable amount of time, you have chosen a higher calling. Being a bully for democracy.
Little fucking nerds, get back in your hole.
You mad?
For that purpose, Super Earth has given us an incredible tool, the AR-23C Liberator Concussive. This variant of the Liberator assault rifle uses explosive rounds to batter the enemies of freedom and democracy. Now you might be looking at its stats such as damage, recoil, and fire rate and thinking, I'm not going to be killing much of anything with this rifle. Well, you would be correct. But that's okay, because you will be fulfilling a different role on the battlefield. Namely, bullying those bile-sucking communist insects as much as possible before they're inevitably ground down into oil and turned into a Happy Meal toy in a factory in Super China. You can use the AR-23C's concussive force to shape the battlefield, setting up your teammates to dispense maximum justice.
Dick. Alright, well, fuck these guys.
You mad?
That was sick, dude.
Very much a no thank you.
Hitting many light and medium enemies will cause them to be pushed backwards, giving your team the space and time that it needs.
We should take
The bug.
and push it somewhere else.
Not a single kill. Ooh, but a bunch of samples. Frankly, I don't need an excuse to give that lady money. Dude, the flamethrower at night is fucking sick.
At night?
I gotta juke this guy.
I'm out.
Okay, well, I got one of them. And if I can pick up this eat.
Oh shit.
Both dead. Behind.
Watch your
You
right.
mad?
Yep.
Hard tunnel break. Requesting orbital strike.
You can also use it in concert with area effects, such as gas or napalm, to ensure that the enemy sustains maximum damage.
Going in an orbital strike.
I love you can throw a gas strike and the bugs keep trying to leave it, and then I keep pushing them back into it with the conch.
Sniff this,
Like, yeah,
sniff this.
like Dutch, giving him a Dutch oven. Like Stalkers giving you trouble. Give them a series of traumatic brain injuries, stunning them, interrupting their attacks, and rendering them helpless.
Where's my goddamn gun?
Stalkers don't like the conch.
Fucking pussy. Mess with the conch, you get the bunk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just remember to keep yourself topped up on ammo, or you're in for a rough time.
That hurts bad.
Fuck me. He knew I was out of ammo.
Shit.
That fucker. Running into bile spewers. Even a single shot from the AR-23C will interrupt spewing, causing those sad sacks to contemplate their life choices that led to them being such a big, fat, poison-spitting loser. Even a single diver armed with one of these bad boys can keep multiple spewers pinned, in addition to other bugs that may be in the area. Watch as this diver's crowd control efforts cause this bile titan to spit on his own units. What kind of moron would kill his own men?
Great hit.
Fuck!
Fuck.
You
Sorry.
shamed me. Now, armed with this knowledge, you too can be the bully of democracy. Go forth and show those little fucking bug nerds who's boss.
New mag!
I think I've got brainworms. I think I actually love this gun, unironically.
You're an idiot.
I know.
Alright, so Luke's here. The Liberator Concussive. What can I say? It's quickly become one of my favorite guns, despite probably being one of the worst guns in the game. I don't know, there's just something about it that I've really enjoyed. The first time I tried it, I was probably like most of you and didn't understand the point. But then after playing the game for a couple weeks, I tried it out again and realized how much fun it is for fighting bugs with. It struggles a little more against bots, but it's still usable. But against bugs, it's an absolute blast. As long as you're not just hitting pure armor plating like on a Charger or Bile Titan, or a heavy unit like a Charger or Bile Titan, it will just push enemies around. And you can use it to really kind of control entire waves of bugs at a time, and really set your teammates up and just give yourself space. I don't know, it's like a cool feeling. It's definitely a little more of a support role. Its damage isn't great. Against bugs, you can kind of target legs, and I believe the explosive effect gives a little extra damage if you're hitting a weak point, but even with that, the damage is kind of anemic. I usually roll with a rover to kind of supplement that damage a little bit, but I find it's totally usable and a lot of fun. I end up using it pretty much anytime I go against bugs now, just because I think it's a blast. If you want, I don't know, just maybe a different experience. Maybe you're sick of using the Slugger or the Scorcher or something like that. Give it a shot. Go shove some bugs around. I will say, probably the strongest effect it has is against bile spewers. Like the propaganda video before mentioned, you can stun lock entire waves of bile spewers, and then just have a buddy come up and throw a couple impacts and it'll wipe the wave. It really, really helps against stalkers as well. As soon as you see a stalker and you're hitting them with the conch, they can't do anything. It really makes them easy to manage. And then against bots, like I said, it does struggle a little more. It takes usually 3 hits to kill one of the just normal infantry bots, which isn't great. And then against demolishers and devastators, you can stagger lock them or interrupt them by shooting them in the waist or the arms. Anywhere that they don't have full armor plating, it will stagger them and interrupt whatever they're doing. It's especially useful against the rocket devastators. However, as soon as you run out of ammo, they're going to stay tracked on you, and basically once you stop firing, they just unleash a salvo on you. It's kind of unfair. I think the bots are a little overtuned right now. Just the way that they can track you perfectly, even through cover or in all situations. But it is still usable against them. It is pretty effective against the berserkers. Kind of similar to the bugs, you can hold off an entire wave at a time. And then either just impact grenade them or have one of your buddies come in and grenade them themselves. So they don't really offer any kind of threat as long as you've got ammo in the magazine left. And then, like most guns, it can't penetrate striders from the front, so you got to flank around and shoot the guy on top. But that's nothing you're not used to dealing with. It cannot penetrate the rear of tanks and turrets. Unfortunately, it can destroy a Hulk by shooting it in the back, but that would take forever, so I don't recommend it. In terms of general utility, it cannot penetrate the crate doors like a slugger can, unfortunately, so you'll need a grenade or one of your support weapons to open those up. So there you have it, the Liberator Concussive. It's definitely not meta, but it's still a lot of fun. Go give it a shot, or don't. I can't tell you what to do. But what I can tell you is if you've watched this whole thing, thank you, and I'll see you next time.